President Trump walks out to speak during a National Day of Prayer event in the Rose Garden of the White House on Thursday. Jabin Botsford, The Washington Post. President Trump on Friday promoted an upcoming television appearance by a lawyer who has questioned the reach of special counsel Robert S. Mueller III into the Oval Office. In a piece in the National Review this week, and during subsequent media appearances, Andrew C. McCarthy, a former assistant U.S. attorney in New York, has said Mueller is overstepping his bounds in his investigation of possible collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia. McCarthy has said Mueller should not be permitted to subpoena Trump or even ask for an interview absent evidence of a serious crime. If Bob Mueller wants that kind of control over the executive branch, he should run for president, McCarthy wrote in the National Review. He spoke out following a Washington Post report this week that Mueller told lawyers for Trump in March that he could issue a subpoena for the president to appear before a grand jury if he doesn't voluntarily agree to an interview. On Friday, Trump took to Twitter to promote McCarthy's scheduled appearance Friday night on Lou Dobbs Tonight on the Fox Business Network. The president's tweet comes as lawyers and Mueller's team remain at odds over the terms of potential interview with Trump, who is also facing questions about possible obstruction of justice. In a series of media interviews in recent days, Rudolph W. Giuliani, a new addition to Trump's legal team, has accused Mueller of trying to trap Trump into committing perjury during an extended interview. Following the publication of his National Review piece this week, McCarthy told national syndicated radio host Mark Levin that, "Not only should a prosecutor not be permitted to subpoena a president by a court, I don't think the Justice Department should allow a president to be even asked voluntarily to submit to an interview in the absence of evidence that there's a serious crime, that the president is complicit, and an indication that the only way that you could get the evidence that the prosecutor can show is vital to the case is through the president." McCarthy also made a similar argument during an appearance Friday morning on Fox. In a series of other morning tweets on Friday, Trump knocked NBC News for walking back a report on Thursday that federal agents had placed a wiretap on phone lines associated with Trump's personal attorney, Michael Cohen. The news outlet later updated its report to reflect that Cohen's phones were subject to a pen register, which allows investigators to create a log of phone calls associated with Cohen's number. NBC News is wrong again. They cite sources, which are constantly wrong. Problem is, like so many others, the sources probably don't exist, they are fabricated fiction. NBC, my former home with The Apprentice, is now as bad as fake news. CNN. Sad. Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump, May 4, 2018. NBC News is wrong again. Trump said on Twitter. They cite sources, which are constantly wrong. Problem is, like so many others, the sources probably don't exist, they are fabricated fiction. NBC, my former home with The Apprentice, is now as bad as fake news. CNN. Sad. The Apprentice was Trump's former reality show on NBC.